Every year, F1 racers are in the middle of a battle against their own weight. They have to lose as much as possible in order to be able to race in the lightest car possible. Hello guys, welcome to F1 Freaks. Today we will discover why F1 racers lose so much weight in a single race. This is because there is a weight limit on each car, so the lighter they are, the faster they can go. Weight is not just an issue for the drivers, it's an issue for every member of their team too. The weight limit for each car is 605 kilograms when fully fueled and ready to race. This means that before racing, racers need to lose at least 45 kilograms, or 100 pounds, so that they can compete with cars that weigh less than 450 kilograms, or 1,000 pounds. There has been a lot of talk about the weight of the cars in Formula 1. With this talk, there is also a lot of confusion on how F1 racers lose so much weight in just one race. In this article, we will discuss the science behind this phenomenon and why it is important for F1 racers. The science behind weight loss. Weight loss occurs when your body uses up more calories than you take in, energy. Your body does not store any excess energy as fat, and instead converts it to heat or energy that can be used to power muscles. This conversion process is called thermogenesis and is regulated by thyroid hormones. When your body needs more energy, your metabolism increases, which causes an increase in heat production. The increased production of heat leads to an increase in body temperature. In severe cases, the body's heat production can lead to a high fever and heat exhaustion. The science behind why F1 racers lose so much weight in a single race. In a single race, F1 drivers lose up to 8 pounds of weight. This is due to the extreme heat inside the car and the intense physical activity. The average weight of an F1 driver is around 170 pounds. However, during a race, they can lose up to 8 pounds of that weight due to sweating and dehydration. This is because of the high temperatures inside the car. The extreme heat in combination with their physical activity causes them to sweat profusely and drink more water than usual, which leads to dehydration. Moreover, drivers are not able to eat anything during a race because they have no time for it, and they also need all their concentration on driving so that they don't crash into other cars or go off track at any moment. A Formula 1 driver can lose up to 8 kilograms during a race. This is due to the lack of oxygen in the air and the heat from the engine. The drivers have to wear fireproof suits, which makes it difficult for them to sweat and cool down their body temperature. So when they go into the pits, they take off their suit and drink lots of fluids, which results in weight loss. Also, if you guys are loving the content so far, please let us know by smashing the like button, and also make sure you hit the subscribe button. The science of G-forces and why they cause drivers to lose weight. The force of gravity is the reason that drivers lose weight. This phenomenon is known as G-force acceleration, which is caused by sudden changes in velocity. This acceleration can be felt on a roller coaster or when a car takes a sharp turn, and it can also be felt in an airplane when it takes off or lands. G-force acceleration causes drivers to lose weight because of Newton's second law of motion. Force equals mass times acceleration. The force exerted on an object due to its acceleration will cause it to have less mass, which means that the driver will weigh less than they would if they were not experiencing G-force acceleration. A G-force is a measurement of the gravitational force, or the force due to gravity on an object. It is measured in units of acceleration, such as meters per second squared. The more G-forces an object experiences, the more weight it loses. G-forces are generated by acceleration. They are usually measured in multiples of Earth's gravitational field strength, which is 9.8 squared, at sea level. For example, at 10 Gs, a person would weigh 1/10 that of their normal weight on Earth, and they would experience 10 times their normal gravitational pull when they jump off a building. How much weight do F1 racers lose during a race? The weight of the cars themselves is not a major factor in determining how much weight drivers lose during a race. There are two main factors that affect how much weight drivers lose during a race: the length of the race and the type of track. Drivers will lose more weight on tracks that are longer and have more turns, like Monaco or Singapore, than they would at tracks like Silverstone or Monza, which are shorter and have fewer turns. The type of car also affects how much weight drivers lose during a race. Drivers in heavier cars will lose less weight than those in lighter cars. The number of pounds lost by F1 drivers during a race depends on the driver's weight and the length of the race. In a typical Formula One race, drivers lose between 3 to 5 pounds during a race. If you are wondering how much weight an F1 driver loses in 1 hour, they would lose around 1 pound every hour. Why do F1 racers lose so much weight in a single race? The weight loss is mainly caused by the lack of food, which means that drivers are burning more calories than they are consuming. The drivers also sweat out a lot of their water weight. Drivers lose so much weight during the race because they don't have enough time to eat or drink enough fluids. The weight of an F1 driver is a crucial factor in the race. They have to be as light as possible but still strong enough to withstand the pressure of high-speed driving. It is not uncommon for drivers to lose up to 10 kilograms during a single race, and this can be attributed to fluid loss, muscle mass, and fat loss. What is the ideal weight for an F1 driver? The ideal weight for an F1 driver is not a fixed number. It varies from person to person and also depends on the height, age, and other factors. It is important for an F1 driver to be in good physical shape. However, it is not necessary for them to lose weight. They should find a healthy balance of weight that they can maintain without compromising their performance. Formula One is a really tiring sport, as we can see. It can exhaust the best of the best drivers. What did you guys think of this video? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.